How we do this?
Tonight, a creature feature that's a carnivorous chameleon.
Pariah, what are we doing?
We're off the cuff. We're off the leash. We're not doing that template anymore. What happened to it, by the way?
It fell.
Oh, we're going right to the cards.
Do you want the template?
Oh no, I don't need the template. Today's card is the Thing. No longer do we have to clash and make two separate cards. Today we're gonna make the same card at the same time.
All right. It's not gonna have some dumbass hybrid mana cost that doesn't make sense, though, right?
Isn't the Thing a weird hybrid creature that doesn't make sense?
Possibly. It has been 20 years since I've seen that. So
It would. Oh, you haven't watched it again? I've watched that shit like 5 times.
no, it's been a long time.
Good ass movie.
I'll do my best to remember it.
Ah, well, I mean, you probably remember the gist. You don't have to remember every detail.
Yeah, it's a monster.
Most of it
Turns
was
into people.
ambiguous, anyways, where they're like, "Ooh, is this the Thing? Is it, or is it a person?"
You do.
That-
What's everybody looking at? That's what you think of when you hear the word ambiguous.
Oh yeah, no, I know what you're thinking of. I'm just trying to think of where. All right, well, obviously the Thing is a creature,
Yeah.
a legendary creature, maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't call it legendary.
Is there only one?
No, because well, when it touches you, it gives you a little bit of itself, and then all those cells take over your cells and become another thing.
So it's not the same one the whole time?
No, it's not the same one the whole time.
It is in
Because-
the 80s one.
No, I am talking about the 80s one.
It's like one thing and it keeps changing who it is.
So the thing is, no, it touches some other person, and then that guy gets secretly thingified, and then they find out who the original was. They burn that shit down, and they're like, "We got it," and then it's like, "Oh shit!" So there's another one, because I think its goal was to like change everybody.
That is not the movie I remember at all. So if
No,
that's the
it was-
movie,
It had multiple things in the movie. There was one original one that infected the whole group, like the dog thing, but it touches you, and then it like assimilates, like whatever it hits you with turns you into a similar thing. Oh yeah. Burns the beginnings thing. Go up a little more. Yeah. But Windows interrupts the process and McCready burns the beginnings thing. So that implies that there's like an additional thing at the end.
I guess it does imply that. It assimilates, then imitates other organisms?
Yeah.
Huh. I can't wait to make cards on this.
What was your thought?
I
on
feel
what it does?
like I said, it's been probably longer than 20 years since I've seen this, but I was under the impression it would like essentially imitate them, like shapeshift into them effectively.
Oh, just shapeshift and then kill
Yeah.
the other person and then just be like, "Hey, I'm Bob."
Yeah. So, but what it's actually doing is it's like a parasite, is what you're saying, that like takes over their body and controls them. and
It
stuff.
it takes over and replaces all their cells with its own cells,
So then there's like
and
two of it.
making multiples of itself.
That's essentially
basically.
cloning itself inside your body.
Yes, basically.
Okay. Yeah, I never.
And then I think
Okay.
I heard that there was a book where it shows what the Thing is thinking, what its whole prerogative is, and it's like, I don't understand why they're trying to stop me. I'm preserving them, basically. It's like I am keeping them from the entropy that's going to take over them eventually. I don't know if that was an official thing or whatnot. But yeah, good ass movie.
Yeah, I did enjoy it. Okay. Well, yeah. Obviously, this is a creature. I assume it's a changeling.
Oh yeah, it would definitely have changeling. Yeah.
We can agree on that. We'll fight over the colors later, I suppose.
Oh yeah. You know, people love the clicks.
And okay, so this is a changeling.
Who doesn't love that nice late '90s computer
How's-
aesthetic?
How is changeling not? Is it shapeshifter? Am I being dumb? It's a shapeshifter and it has changeling.
Yeah,
I know-
changeling's an ability. Yeah,
Erase that part where I look stupid.
yeah. Shapeshifter. I would call it also an alien.
Shapeshifter alien.
Yeah. You think we could squeeze horror in there? I don't know, because I feel like
I think you should say horror instead of alien.
but it's an alien though.
I don't think we should.
Let's see what it looks like when we squeeze horror in there.
Dumb because it's already a changeling.
Why are
so
there dashes?
I don't know. It's already a changeling, so having all those things is irrelevant anyway. What happened? Pry, you've messed this all up. Alright. Alien's like, oh, wait. It is in there.
Huh?
Yeah, we'll fix that in post. Anyway, do you want it to be all three, even though it has changeling, so its creature type is irrelevant anyway? And you could literally just give it shapeshifter and it would cover everything?
Oh, you're right. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Giving it any other creature types is pointless.
Yeah, because it already is every other creature type.
Right.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That does cover alien.
Or don't give it changeling, but I think it should have changeling.
Oh, it should absolutely have changeling. That's like tailor made for the thing.
Yeah. What color do you think this? I mean, it's
black, easily
right?
Blue.
It's gotta be black too, though.
Yeah. It's
green.
It is very biological.
Don't tell me it's aggressive, so it's red. So
it's not aggressive. This thing is not aggressive at all.
I think it could be black.
Because
I watched it kill things with tentacles and shit.
No, but its whole thing is sneaking around. It's supposed to kill you with tentacles when you're like, he's alone. All right, now it's time to strike. It bides its time. It waits. It pretends to be something else. It's not running through the place. Got you, I got you, I got you, and I got you.
Yeah. Okay. So
yeah, it sings anything but red.
We're calling it black, green, blue?
Yeah, easily black, green, blue.
I don't know what wedge that is. I don't know the wedges. Nobody cares what wedge anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like shards, but worse.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it?
I don't. Shards aren't great either.
It's like shards, but the same.
You're running a shard that's not Jund? Ugh.
Nah, Naya's where it's at.
Nobody thinks that.
I don't know. My Hornet's Nest deck is Naya.
Doomblade.
The Thing. Okay, so
I like it too because it's called The Thing, so people are like, is this the superhero? What is The Thing? And then we're like, nah, it's the horrifying monster.
I don't know. I feel like someone would have to be very out of. Well, there's like a whole lot of people. I don't know. I'm thinking from my perspective, not the unwashed man. Part of me wants to make this legendary that makes non-legend. Well, I want to say easily death touch, and then give it something to where whenever a creature dealt damage by this dies, create a non-legendary copy of the thing under that player's control. Because there are times, I've seen breakdowns of the movie where sometimes the other thing will act in ways that is not beneficial to the original. The original is just kind of gets fucked over in the process. But maybe it doesn't matter because it's like, if that one survives, I'm fine. But my thought was, oh god, it was something to do with at the end of the game, if all creatures have the same name, you win the game. If you control a legendary.
So you're making Biovisionary.
Yeah, but it would be like if as long as like every creature on the field has the same name, you win the game as long as you control a legendary creature. I won. I turned everything into a thing.
I mean, couldn't you just cast them then and you'd win?
No. Oh, if there's nothing on the field.
Which is not uncommon for a creature. I mean,
I know, but you're on like turn. You're right. Maybe that shouldn't be the.
I think it's more flavorful where instead of if you kill a creature, you get a copy of the thing. I think it should bring that creature back from the graveyard and rename it the thing. Because it's becoming that creature, right? So it should have its abilities and stats.
That's true. It is imitating the thing.
But you think it should stay under your opponent's control?
I do, because flavor-wise, oh yeah, that's my I don't know, name a
Jerry.
That's my Jerry. Nothing out of the ordinary here, because it does all of its stuff, but so like put a shapeshifter onto the field or something. It's just such a complicated thing to work around.
It feels like what you're trying to go to is that whenever this guy kills something, it would essentially turn him into another thing.
Yes, yeah.
And so what you want to do is you want to say maybe at the beginning of the end step, if there's X amount of things on the field and you control the original one somehow, you win the game.
Or it's like if this creature is legendary and you control 3 other creatures or 5 other creatures with the same name, you win the game or something.
I mean, it's easy to say if you own this one because you would just put that ability on this one.
Yeah.
And because the other ones aren't becoming copies of him but are staying what they are, they wouldn't have that ability. So you would be the one who win the game. You would just want to pick what you think is a reasonable amount of creatures that you turn into the thing. Like 5, 7, 10.
So you know how they have those counters where you can just, it's like, a death touch counter, or this counter, or that counter. whenever this deals combat damage to a creature, put a changeling counter on it.
So it becomes a copy of everything?
Okay. Yeah, and we have to come up with a reasonable number of changelings to... Or, no, if... Oh, God, because no. Because I'm thinking, so if every creature on the field is a changeling, you win the game. It's like, but then you could just cast it and win the game. If all of your opponent's creatures have changeling, you win the game. But then it's like, oh, I'm running a changeling deck. Oh, cool, I'm running my thing deck.
I win. Yeah, you got to balance it better. I mean, part of the balance is going to make the thing costing more than 3. Just one of each color. The thing's going to have to cost more than... Because on turn 3, you would just win the game, which is pretty absurd. But yeah, you got to find a way to build the card where... I mean, if you want to give all your... The problem is that you're killing everybody else's creatures, they keep them, and then they get stronger. So, like, obviously you're going to lose the game.
We could get rid of Death Touch. And
you're never going to kill other people's creatures then.
This thing could just have a different win condition where it's just like, oh, I'm not worried about killing creatures. I'm worried about giving your creatures changeling counters so that I can win the game.
I still think it's very strange that I'm gaining control of your creature, but I'm not actually gaining creature. Like, the thing obviously controls the things to an extent. To some extent.
No. The things don't control the other things. So the flavor of this would be, my thing has touched your creature. Now your creature's a thing.
I mean, there's a magic card somewhere out there. There's like a green ooze or something like that. But
it is a green... I think it's a green spirit. Whenever it deals combat damage to another creature, that creature becomes a copy of this creature.
Yeah. I was going to say, I've seen that before. Nobody runs it anyway.
It's something Geist. I ran it. I ran it in my my Bushy Tenderfoot deck that is no longer assembled.
As much as... Oh my god, she doesn't have a name, does she?
Who? Oh, you're...
Nobody runs Bushy Tenderfoot except a specific person who... Because Bushy Tenderfoot is terrible. And even when you flip Bushy Tenderfoot, it's still not worth it. Because I'll just play Doomblade on it.
Yeah. Well, you can say that about anything.
Right.
It's like, you can't play that creature. I could just Doomblade it.
I could say that about anything, but when the creature is really hard to flip, and it's not even worth it when it flips... Like, that's a hard creature to flip.
It is. It takes a little bit of work.
You can say that about anything, but the problem is if you're paying, you're not paying 10 mana for Bushy Tenderfoot, you're paying 1.
But, I could play Ram Through for 1 green and flip it. And it's a pretty decent creature.
It's efficient.
Very efficient.
I'm not saying it's not efficient, but I'm like, now you're running 2 cards to flip this guy. And then you're already running green, there's probably better creatures you could run and play Ram Through on.
Yeah.
But, no, I agree.
Then you get Kenzo the hard-hearted, and you're just like, all right, this guy's pretty fancy. There was one game where I just kept putting counters on that dude, and it was... None of us had solutions to each other's problem, and we just kept getting stronger.
I do remember that. That was fun. That was a good... We're going to have to do Two-Headed Giant again.
Yeah. I'm going to have to remake that deck.
Well, we know Blood Artist wants to... It's been a while. It's probably been over a year. We'll have to wait to see if the wrestler cancels at point. We'll play without him.
Well, anyway, I would say this thing's easily a 2/2.
Okay.
Because you can't, punch it to death, but...
You don't think it would have a lot of toughness?
I mean...
What if we made it... We need to make it cost more, right? What if it costs 6 and we're going to make it pretty game-changing?
Yeah, 6 and game-changing? Yeah.
I think it should be, bigger than the 2/2, then. Because the thing's hard to kill. It's tough.
Well, yeah, you got it. Yeah, I'd say it's tough, yeah.
But a 2...
You got to light it on fire to
But a 2/7.
2/7.
2/6?
Would you say a flamethrower is 7 power? I'd say it's easily a...
I mean, there's the goblin with flamethrower. It costs a lot of mana, but that shit does a lot of damage. I don't remember what it is anymore. I would say a flamethrower would deal a lot of damage. That's the strongest weapon in a lot of stuff. That's what they use to kill stuff.
Yeah. What if make it cost... Part of me is 5 and make it a 2/5? 6 feels like Titanic levels of durability.
I mean, it costs 3 different colors and 2, so you should get something good for this.
Yeah, but that's the...
Is it rare?
Oh, absolutely rare.
So if you want to say whenever it damages another person's creature, it becomes it, but I'm like, it's never really going to damage anyone. You said it's not aggressive?
No, it's not, because it's unless it gets something alone, but it's never overtly unless it's cornered. Or it's caught in the middle of an attack, because when it was getting all the dogs in the kennel, and it was busy attacking, and that's when they got it the first. I guess one of the other dogs is one of the imitation dogs is. I don't remember. Not aggressive. I like the idea of the changeling counter, and you don't have to gain. You're not. Yeah, you don't gain control of it. It's supposed to be like, oh yeah, well nothing's changed.
This shouldn't have reach.
I feel like it might. I mean, there's one scene where it goes up onto the ceiling and shit. Blue and green are very reachy.
Yeah, I don't have any issues with that.
Well, green's very reachy.
We're gonna say whenever it deals damage to a creature, put a changeling counter on it.
Yes. Oh, easily, because that's its whole deal.
Should this be legendary?
I would say yeah. Orange. Oh, red.
Combat damage. So far, this guy is real shit. So we're definitely going to find a way to make this card better.
Yeah, well, we got to find the win condition for this guy.
And we're saying if there's a certain number of changelings on the field. So yeah, if you're running your changeling deck, you're fucked.
Does changeling and reach have to be separate, or could that go on the same line with a comma? Just to give... Feels weird having reach uncapitalized.
I agree.
Just the first... Oh, ew.
Only the first...
Ew.
Well, I'm not convinced.
And then usually every time I've seen reach, it's always just been by itself, which explains the capital.
Yeah.
Now we just need to think of the number of changeling creatures we would need for.
I hate the fact that if you play this card and someone's running a changeling deck, you just win the game.
No, there'd have to be a particular number.
Right, but if there are creatures,
just don't play too many changelings.
Too late. It's turn 5.
He's 2/5.
We can change it. I'm just typing it.
5 or more.
Yeah, that's obviously incredibly strong since he also counts towards one of them. But, I mean, that's fine. I guess it's fine. The thing is, I could also run other changeling creatures and then just win the game when I play them.
Yeah.
So this card's too strong.
I don't know, you have to get 5 on the field, though.
It's turn 5, and I just have to play 1 each turn. And on turn 5, I win.
I'll just make them cost a little more then. But 6.
That's what he originally cost, and you didn't like it.
Yeah, because you had him as a 2/6.
Yeah, because you're paying 5. You're paying 6 for a 2/5 is terrible. That's a and he's legendary. That was terrible.
I feel like you pay a little less and make him easier to kill. Because even now, I don't think he has 5 time. I think he's got like 3. He maxes out at 3.
6 for a 2/3. I mean, this card's unplayable. I'll do it. I'll do it because I don't know enough about it.
But you just have to play it and win.
I guess that's the trade-off, I suppose. Is that the guy is fragile as shit, but you just kind of win the game if you already have 4 changelings. This card would never exist because it's so overpowered or underpowered, depending on your board state.
Yeah, depending on your board state. Yeah, you just gotta, other person's just gotta to keep their changelings low and then just sacrifice their creatures.
What if we lowered his power but increased his toughness?
Well, I'm fine with him being a 1, his power being 1.
I think he should be a 1.
Because all he really wants to do is to touch you.
Yeah, he's like a defender.
Yeah.
Why don't we just make him a defender?
I wouldn't call him a defender though, because he's always. Well, I guess actually having a creature tapped to attack you kind of does symbolize, oh, you're tapped. I guess I can do my. I guess I could do my my thing now.
We should definitely raise his toughness. This guy's legendary and a defender and costs 3 different colors. He should be tough as shit. Okay, how about regenerate?
I could see regenerate.
Can he regenerate?
I mean, he can take bullets. The only reason they kill him is because they have a flamethrower. I guess actually, you know what?
What if we give him? I
would say easily 1/4. Because he doesn't have hexproof. He can get killed by a flamethrower. I feel like the regular shit. Yeah, I feel like physical attacks wouldn't do much to him. So yeah, I could easily see him as a 1/5. You can make him a 1/5. I'm thinking about it now.
Yeah, he gets shot with a fucking gun.
Yeah, and he'd be fine.
This card's pretty bad.
Oh no, I'd run this shit.
Well, yeah, I get that. Maybe it should be more changeling.
You could
how about 6 creatures with changeling? He counts as 1, so there needs to be 5 besides him.
Yeah, I can see that. 6 creatures with changeling. You're like this creature. Oh, this card's bad. It's too powerful.
It's very strange because the card itself is garbage. It's a 1/5 for 6, and it's legendary. But the ability, it's essentially a sorcery. The sorcery aspect of it makes it powerful.
Yeah.
The card itself is trash. It's a 3 different colors, 6, 1/5 defender.
Yeah, but like, if you
and it being a changeling itself is irrelevant.
Yeah, well, and if you're running changelings, it's not irrelevant because it counts towards its own thing.
That's true. I'm just saying, in terms of a creature with changeling, it doesn't do a lot for the changeling cause. But like
Well,
a lot
that's
of the
whole
change.
flavor. It can be anything and everything.
This is the worst card I've ever made. At least the mana cost isn't.
Oh yeah. I kind of want to make it weird though, because the thing is weird.
What it really needs is a weird way to deal combat damage to another. I mean, this is fine.
Trying to think. Oh man, could we give this Wither? But I wouldn't.
Do you want to kill the creatures you're turning into changelings?
Yeah, I
mean,
I don't think
bad?
so. Yeah, I don't think so, because that would just make this card way worse. And then the Wither wouldn't do much to indestructible stuff. It's like, ooh, now it has a -1/-1 counter. Ooh.
Well, it kind of hurts the card when it kills the creatures it blocks.
Yeah, that's true.
You're already paying 6 for this thing. This card is right up there against the Titans and a lot of the other very powerful things. And like I said, it's powerful as a spell on a card. It's very bad as a... But yeah, it has this place. You run this in a changeling deck, you probably just win on turn 6.
Yeah. And you do have to run 3 different colors.
Yeah. No, that's true. Luckily, you've got green in there. Play around with some...
Yeah, ramp it a little bit. You got black in there too. You can ramp it a little bit.
Yeah.
Just run islands and stuff. And islands and...
Oh, just go all out and dark ritual into like Kodama's
Dark
Reach.
Ritual into Dark Ritual into Kodama's Reach into...
Yeah, but yeah, you can play this in turn. Not turn 2. I'm sorry, turn 3. If you had some dark rituals. And...
Well, if there's there are, I think there's cards that it's like, oh, put a creature with a power of 1 or less onto the battlefield. You could finagle some stuff with that.
Yeah.
Well, that's our card for today. Questions, comments, concerns?
Recommendations?
Let us know at P.O. Box below this video and tell us what... Oh. Just let us know at P.O. Box below this video and tell us which card you want to see next.
Wait, what part did you say? What did you screw up on?
Let us know which card you think was best in show.
Oh, yeah. That's it?
Perfect.